Hey, Geometry, Mr. Florio, 14.3, an icy pyramid. A caterer is making an ice sculpture in the shape of a pyramid for a party. The caterer wants to use 12 liters of water, which is about 720 cubic inches. The sculpture must be 15 inches tall. The caterer needs to decide how large to make the base, which can be any shape. Draw and label the dimensions of two different bases that would work. All right, so I know that it's going to be 12 liters, which is about 720 cubic inches. That's the volume. And the height of the sculpture is 15 inches. The question is, what's the base? Um, and what are two different bases that I could use? So, knowing the formula for a pyramid, I know that the volume has to be 1/3 the area of the base times the height. And I'm going to see if I can use this information to find out what the area of the base is. If I can find out what the area of the base is, I can come up with plenty of shapes that have that area pretty quickly. Especially because I can just do rectangles and I just need two numbers to multiply up to be for it to work. So I know that the volume is 720, and that's going to equal 1/3 the area of the base times the height, which we know is 15. So solving this, I'm going to simplify the right-hand side first. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So 5 times the base is 720. Divide both sides by 5. I think I get 144 is equal to the base. So that's just divide by 5 on both sides. And so the area of the base has to be 144. So what kind of shape can I find that has an area of 144? Well, I can make it the base, I can make it a square that's 12 by 12, and that'll have an area of 144. And as long as the height is 15, which is what it has to be, that'll work. So draw and label the dimension of two different bases that would work. Well, a 12 by 12 square would work. What else would work? Well, I need another area that gives me 144. So I can do a rectangle. I don't know. What are two other numbers that multiply to 144? I think 144 is divisible by 6. So 6 times 24, right? 6 times 24. That's 144. So let's use, we can do a 6 by 24 rectangle, and that base will work. I can do a 1 by 144. That area is also 144. We can even get clever and do a triangle here. Let's do a right triangle. Half the base times the height has to be 144. So maybe if I made this longer. If this was the base and we had it 12 by 24, then the area of this triangle is half of 12 times 24, which half of 24 is 12. 12 and 12 will give me the 144. So this also would have worked if you want to get fancy and use a triangle. I think using rectangles is the easiest way to go. But if I have these for my bases and then I just make my pyramid with a height of 15, let's write it out. If the height is 15, that'll work. And that'll work for all of these ones. As long as the height is 15 and those are my bases. And just need to make sure that the height is 15. All of these will have a volume of 720. So many options for the caterer in this example.